Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a report that involves a switcheroo with accountants, almost like changing doctors mid-surgery, but for a company's financial health. It's Damon Inc. and someone new is examining their books. So before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below. We will be specifically looking at a Form 8K filing. This report isn't about profits or sales, but instead it details a big change. Damon Inc. got a new accounting firm. Essentially, the people checking Damon's financial homework have changed. This happened because the old firm was bought by another one. This all went down on June 17, 2025. Damon Inc. is the company, and the old accounting firm Markham LLT was essentially absorbed by CBIZ CPAs, is now in charge of making sure the numbers add up. So why is this change important? Well, having an independent auditor, meaning an outside firm checking the books, it's a key part of making sure a company is honest with its investors. When that auditor changes, it can raise some eyebrows. It's not necessarily unhappy with Markham. The report dives into whether there were any disagreements between Damon Inc. and the old accounting firm Markham. It says that Markham's audit report for the year ending June 30, 2024 didn't have any major red flags, like saying the numbers were wrong or they couldn't verify things. However, it did include a warning about Damon Inc.'s ability to continue as a going concern, meaning there were some doubts about whether the company could stay in business. This is a pretty serious thing to point out. After all, if your accountant doesn't think you will stay afloat, that's a bad sign. The report also digs in deep to say that up to June 17, 2025, there weren't any disagreements about how the company was accounting for things or any really big reportable events, except for previously identified problems with their internal controls. This refers to how the company manages its financial reporting. Basically, some controls weren't effective. There were problems with financial disclosures, monitoring, and processing. It also mentions they needed to hire people with more skills in US accounting laws. To make sure everything is transparent, Damon Inc. shared this report with Markham, the old accounting firm. Before filing it, Markham had the chance to say whether they agreed with everything in the report. Markham's letter confirming they agree is included as an exhibit. There's not too much to dig into here. It's mainly the I's being dotted and the T's being crossed by the company to reassure investors. And then it's to nearly can learn. Damon Inc. seems to be going through a rough patch. The big red flag is that the previous auditor has concerns about the company's future. The change in accountants comes as an outside force because the acquiring accountant bought them, but the underlying issues with the company's financial reporting controls remain. Here's the thing, changing accounting firms doesn't solve the underlying problems, it just puts a new set of eyes on them. Damon Inc. needs to address their internal control issues and show that they can improve their financial health. The fact the accountant pointed out that they might not have enough cash to continue operating is a big worry. They need to improve their financial situation fast to assure investors. Alright, that's our breakdown of Damon Inc.'s accounting firm change. What's your take on these changes and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.